Welcome into Studio 4. That's not Gary Gelfand. What an upgrade this is.
How about that? Right.
No offense.
It's your lucky day.
Wait, don't tell him I just said that. Don't tell Gary I just said that, Joe.
Welcome in. You said I could replace him.
I did say that. I said you're capable.
So can I say it or not say it?
Of replacing us is what I actually said.
All right.
We'll get to Joe in a second. Scott Moak here, Studio 40 Live. Happy to have you all on this, I don't know, it's a Tuesday that feels like a Monday a little bit. Probably not to you. You were probably cracking it yesterday.
Not so much.
No, you got to lay out?
It feels like a Monday-ish Tuesday.
Monday-ish Tuesday, yes, sir. We start off with the Auto Experts. Joe Gibson, the owner of the Auto Experts. Always great to have you.
Thanks.
Whether we got a car outside or we're in here learning, I feel like the class is about to be in session.
It's about to begin.
I love it. Today, we're talking a little bit about brakes, which I feel like is a year-round topic. Like some of these things are really seasonal. This one spans the calendar.
Year-round. We probably notice it a little bit more that we think about the need for it a little bit more in the wintertime, but it's the same year-round.
Sure.
We always focus on, we want to make sure our cars go, right? But we often don't think about the fact that they got to stop.
They got to stop. So, yeah. I love it. All right, let's dive in. I want to ask you some warning signs. What are the things? I mean, look, I guess the squeal or the squeak, I hear that sometimes. You hear it in other cars all the time. Is that the sign we should be hearing?
Yes and no. So sometimes it can be a little difficult to differentiate sometimes, but essentially it's not uncommon to get a little bit of squeak here and there from our brakes.
Okay.
When that noise gets to be a little bit more of a grinding or metallic type of noise, then we probably have no brake pads left.
Okay.
Right? So that's one of them. Most newer cars have some type of indicator on the dash. It'll either be a message saying to check brakes or
you've told me to be mindful of those lights,
right?
though.
So watch out for those. Yeah. Sometimes if we're driving, especially like on the freeway, and we apply our brakes and we feel a bit of a shudder, it could be an issue with the rotors. Brakes as well.
You want to go into some of that? I know. I know that there's brake pads, rotors.
There's a lot.
Fluid. There's all these things that are associated
got a graphic
with the brakes. So, are you gonna walk us through some of this stuff?
Yep.
All right. Well, hit it. Take us to class.
So obviously, as we all know, we start the process by pushing on the brake pedal.
Yes.
What a lot of people don't understand is how the rest of this system works. So when we do that, it pushes the pedal into the brake master cylinder and the power booster, which sends our fluid into the ABS module. Our ABS module is a computer-controlled module that tells the car, based on our braking needs, whether it should be a firm push on the pads, whether it should be pulsing, which wheels should get more brake, etc.
Whoa.
So that's a bit complex, but from a maintenance perspective, we get down into the lines and then we come into the wheel assembly.
Okay.
This assembly here is where most of our maintenance is. So we have the rotors, inside the calipers are the brake pads, right? So the fluid comes down, it squeezes the calipers, which compresses the brake pads onto the rotor, and that makes us stop. Okay, so that's how the system works. Our real maintenance items, though, are these here: our brake pads, rotors, and sometimes calipers.
And the fluid that needs to go inside of that to help with the pressure.
We need to make sure is changed when it should be changed, because otherwise, what happens over time is it compresses. When the fluid loses its properties, it starts to compress. So you'd have to take more pressure to stop your car.
Got it. Yeah. And don't wait. I know that's one of the things you talk about. But when is the cadence? What is the cadence that I should be coming in and get my brakes checked?
So anytime that you think there might be an issue, but generally speaking, most shops, ours especially, will. Every time you come in for any service, we're going to take a look at the brakes.
Okay.
We're going to get in. We're going to check the thickness of the pads. We're going to check the rotors, make sure that they're flush and even.
Do I need to make an appointment for that, Joe? Or can I just, I mean, you have like 61 different locations.
It's
how can I not just pop in?
But it's close to 61, maybe someday. Sometimes, it kind of depends. Just give us a call. My guys are usually really good at just saying, just bring it down. We'll check it out for you.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I thank you for giving me the ability to kind of not think about the science of this stuff and just really hone in on 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, these are the critical parts from a maintenance perspective that we'll be looking at.
Awesome. Joe, you're the best, man. Thanks for coming in.
I appreciate it.
Auto Expert. He is the Auto Expert, but he also owns the Auto Expert. So how about that? There it is there. All those different locations. Make sure to call, but sometimes just pop in. It just depends on the day. And you could always check them out online, SacramentoAutoExperts.com. Joe, nice job, buddy.